Welcome to our September vision casting call. We are going to cover all of the fun things for September. We're going to do Q&A. We're going to do all of it. So I am so glad you took some time to be here and that you are going to check it out with us. Okay, first thing is the beginning of the month. It is a great reminder that this is real. What we do is amazing, that network marketing is incredible. It is available to you and you can do this. And I was talking to some friends this morning and I was saying, we have people on our team that over the years have had, it's not pride in do like not a like a kick to pride to do network marketing, but I think sometimes we step into our communities and we think, if I had an incredible job that paid me six figures, like let's just say $100,000 a year, I was away from my kids 50 hours a week in an office. I had to be out on sales calls. I had to travel for my business. Um, but say it was pharmaceutical sales, our networks would usually be like, that's an incredible job. Congratulations. Oh, you just got promoted in that job. That's great. But we say, I'm going for a six-figure income and beyond. I can be home with my kids whenever I want to, or like last night at a football game, watching my daughter cheer. I can travel when I want to. I never have to be anywhere. Um, and I get to do all of this within my strengths. And people would go, oh, but you have to do network marketing. And I really think there needs to be like pride on our side about what we do, that we have an incredible business model, that it actually, when people think that, they don't get it. They don't understand. They truly don't see what's possible. And if you are letting the possible thoughts that people are having about network marketing keep you from being bold in it, and I am preaching to the choir as I sat in the football stands last night and went, this family really needs hydrate because this girl is literally dehydrated at the game. And I'm nervous to tell them about hydrate. Like, do they think I'm just trying to make money off of them? We still have those thoughts. 10 years later, I still have those thoughts. But if I truly believe that what I have as a product is incredible and that this mama, if not other mamas, need the business, then I am being honestly selfish and self-centered and not sharing it. I have no control over what they do with that information. But if I'm not sharing it, then I'm being selfish and self-centered. So I just want to challenge you to believe that this is real. This is completely available to you specifically, and that you actually can do this. Introvert, extrovert, super social, super struggles, to make new friends, socially awkward. I don't know, whatever the opposite. I'm only socially awkward, so I don't actually know what the opposite of that is. All of those things. So you can do this. You're looking at women who have done this, professionals, not professionals, um, high school graduates. I was looking to see if my sister is in here. High school dropouts. I don't even know if she's on the call. She's probably like, thanks. Whatever you are, wherever you are at, this is possible to you. Someone shared it with you, believed in you, and wanted you to do this. There's my soapbox. Okay. Let's talk about the allure of social marketing, and why affiliate marketing and network marketing are different. And we've talked about this monthly, but I think it's really important to go over because so often we hear about like, oh, share your link. Oh, I'm just going to share my link here, and then people will buy. P.S. When you're sharing your link with people, just bold or just like throwing it out there for the whole world, like, here's my link, come shop from Andrea, Mitchell.com or whatever. That's affiliate marketing. That's actually not network marketing. That is just me hoping someone goes in and buys a triplex and I don't have to explain it to them, sell it to them, or customer service with them. I just want them to buy a triplex. That's about me. Network marketing is totally different in the fact of I actually want to share what's working for me, why it's working for me, why I think it could work for you, know what your goals are, know what your struggles are, know how you're detoxing, walk you through everything, and show you that not only are the products amazing, but you're never alone in the business of this, and that you can do this too, that you also can cover the cost of your products. And if you want to, you can do beyond that. So I want to challenge you to take your mind out of affiliate marketing unless you have a massive following. If you have, let's say, 25 to 30,000 followers on Instagram or Facebook, and every time you share something or do something, 10 to 20 people are jumping in your inbox and saying, "Hey, can you give me the link to those shoes that you're wearing? Hey, can you tell me about that recipe that you just made? Hey, can you, drop in, the car seat that you're using for your kids?" Unless you have that happening 10 to 20 times a day, you're probably not at the affiliate marketing level on social media that you can just drop a link and go. The rest of us, hello, the rest of us, that's us, have to actually build value, share your personality, tell people why you over everybody else would be a great partner with them, and why this is the company that they want to solely partner with, for their health and wellness, and for an additional income stream. So um, that is something that I think is a learned, like, posture on a daily basis. You kind of have to reposture yourself. Our middle is really tall, and he tends to slouch because he's almost 6'7", and none of his friends are that height. And we have to constantly say, pull your shoulders back. And I just want to tell you every day to kind of pull your shoulders back and down with your business, reposture yourself, believe in what you're doing, and then step out into your work day with Plexus. Okay, real quick, this is the one I was trying to find a new graphic for because it still says summer on there. And although it feels like the dead of summer in Dallas, Texas, and I know for sure Houston, right, Jill? Yeah. That I do think it's going to be fun to actually get some fall graphics. So we are still in the fast start window of referring one person earns you $35, referring 3 people earns you $305. These are like I was telling someone this morning, their son just turned 18, and she said he wants to tell all of his friends about Plexus, and he wants to make the money instead of me making the money on all of his friends. And I said, great, go have him sign up 17 of his friends, level 1 to him, and he'll make, $1,500. And she's like, okay, done. I was like, okay, that's what we're going to do. So, when you're 18 and you boldly believe in hydrate and lean and active and probio 5, I told him to build a cart that just has his very favorites in it and share that cart with each one of his friends that's asking him about what he's doing. So 17 people is his goal for the month. And when an 18-year-old boy decides he wants to go make $1,500, I'm pretty sure that's going to be possible. Okay. But for everybody else and for all of us that are building legacy businesses outside of just 1 or 2 people here, but we really want to help people change the income of their entire family. These are base, small kind of averages at each one of these levels. It kind of gives you a good entry level and kind of maintenance level option at each one of what we call a leadership rank in our company. And so, at the early ones, silver, senior silver, you're covering the cost of your products. You're probably covering a little bit more than that. You're maybe putting $50 on like a little savings account every month. Just, because anybody else have some appliance or, I guess, is that what you call like a hot water heater and stuff like that? Like fixtures in your house, like something died, I think, in everybody's house this summer. And so ours was our sprinkler system. So whatever yours was, please put it in the chat. The rest of us would love to hear what it was. Also, the $1,000 increase in our homeowners insurance, which you can't really say, no, I'll pass on that this year. You just got to pay it, right? So I'd love to hear what big ticket item was your big fun summer big ticket item. Okay, so these income opportunities are incredible. I really think that Ruby level at that $2,000 average a month, which I am at a Ruby, I have a Ruby position, and that's pretty true. As Ruby is around $2,000. I think that is game changer. So if you are not to Ruby yet, I want to encourage you to get with your sponsor and say, okay, how can I get to Ruby? And if you are a Ruby right now, I want to challenge you, like, who on your team do you want to get to that level? Like, who do you actually want to pour into and develop and help lead along to that Ruby level? Because that really is such a game changer for so many families. Okay, here it is. The Barcelo Bravaro Palace. And like, when Gene was telling me what it was called, Gene Tips is our CEO. And when he was telling me what it was called, he was like rolling his R and everything, which I thought was pretty amazing. Okay. Well, let me see if I can link. Let me see if that's still. No, dang it. Okay. I'm going to share the links to that and to events. Wait, let me see if I can do it from my phone because I really want y'all to have access to this. Hold, please. Don't go anywhere. Matthew Aaron just sent it to me. So I'm going to send it to y'all. More copy. Will it work? Will it work? Will it work? Haha. This is plexusevents.com. You will be able to see the itinerary, FAQs, a little bit about the resort itself, the contest. So if you want to click that link, great, save the link, send it to your team. You might want to save it somewhere on your phone so that when people are like, oh, can you tell me a little bit more about Leaders Retreat? You've got access to it. But here's the thing. I'm going to tell you a little bit. Contest runs starting today. So everybody is at ground zero. Nobody is ahead of anybody else except Kay. Kay's already on the leaderboard, so she's ahead of everybody else. But the rest of us are just trying to get on the leaderboard today. Sign up one person today or sign up 2 people today. Help people from June and July and August get their retention credits in early because it's kind of fun to see your name on the top of that leaderboard. So if you get some credits early this month and you get on that top leaderboard, share it with the team, share it on the table, and circle your name. Let's highlight it on stories on Instagram. That's fun. And you can do that early, and it's double credits this month. So it's not, they did that last time too, is that you get access to double your credits, which really sets you up amazing this first month. And I think some of y'all will actually earn it your first month, and then you will use October, November, and December to help other people do that and sweep the contest. The trip is February 17th through the 20th of 2024. You can earn your spot, which is you and a guest. So when you earn that 1250 credits, that is automatically you and a guest on the resort, which is an all-inclusive. So that means all meals are covered. I believe drinks are covered and alcohol. I know I've only been to one all-inclusive in my whole life. So someone who's more experienced can let me know. You can earn resort cash, travel cash, special events and upgrades, which I'm going to talk about in a second, and even more cash. It's up to $2,500 cash in addition to the trip. So that's pretty impressive. If you swoop the contest, that's $2,500 that covers your flights, any excursions you want to do, your meals are all covered because it's all inclusive. So I don't even know what all you would need, maybe a spa or something when you get there. Now, I put a graphic at the bottom. This is not confirmed by Plexus, but this is on their website. It says premium level service, which to me, when Plexus is saying you get like the upgrade and a VIP, I forget how they worded it in the thing, but it's rooms with the best view, VIP room service available 24 hours a day, free Wi-Fi in the rooms, personalized check-in, check-out, access to premium level lounge, all the a la carte restaurants for no additional charge or limitations, and exclusive spa discounts. So that's on the resorts page at their premium level, which my guess is what the room upgrades are if you sweep the contest. I'm just guessing. I'm not promising anything, but I'm just saying that sounds like a good idea. This was designed to grow the business of new brand ambassadors through the rank of Ruby that we just talked about. So this is truly for September, October, November, December. It is for you to help level ones earn this trip. Your goal, every single person listening to this, even if you're like, I'm silver or I haven't even hit the rank of silver yet, your goal is to go grab 3 friends that you want to be at an all-inclusive in Punta Cana with in February, and for all 4 of you to earn this. You will sweep the contest if you have 3 people earn this trip personally sponsored to you. If you are currently a senior ruby, an emerald, a sapphire, or a diamond, this is for you to continue. Think about it. September, October, November, December. That's 4 months towards your 5-month goal. And it also is helping you grow a new leg for stars. I always say hi to my postman when he walks by. So you are going to want to develop wider. I noticed when they were sharing how to earn this trip, they were talking about 4s. Usually, historically, y'all notice that too? historically, we've always talked about power of 3, but I really saw a power of 4. And if you think about it, our 4-star diamonds and up are who are on the yacht, and they automatically earn access to leaders retreats, and they automatically have, convention rooms covered and all those amazing things. So this is for you to be going for 4s. And what I want to challenge you at, if you are, I was just talking to Genevieve about this today. If you are ruby, then you should have 4 golds wide, 2 levels below where you are. You should be 4 wide with that. So if you're an emerald, you should have 4 rubies wide. If you are a gold, then you should have 4 silvers wide, because then you're constantly going, okay, these people are 2 levels below me, and and if I'm growing all of these 4 silvers to senior silver, then I'm going from gold to senior gold. Same thing when you go up from there. So I really want to challenge you in that, kind of the thought process of 4 is, what 4 people are you working with right now to help them level up? And are they like 1 level? Are you helping 4 seniors and you're a senior ruby? Because I really want to challenge you. If you are a senior ruby right now, if you ended August with senior ruby points, that you need to be working on having 4 senior golds wide. Like, does that make sense? And if you want to go to emerald, then you need to be helping those 4 senior golds go to ruby. So I want to challenge you with that. If that feels overwhelming to you, just talk to the person that, is your sponsor and say, okay, Andrea talked about 4 something. Can you help me out with that? And whoever it is will help you out. Okay. 83% of you do not have goals. How many people are on here? 27 people. So 83%, which is pretty much most of the people, don't have goals. 14% have plans, but not in writing. So have you actually written anything down today? And 3% of you, 3%, which I'm not even going to try to figure out how many that is, have written down their goals already. Okay, Jill already has her goals written down. So Christy already has her goals written down. So there's 2. So I think that might be our 3%. Is that how that's working? You are 42% more likely to achieve your goals if they are written down. Write down your Leaders Retreat goals today. Can I tell you what I did this morning? I held my flight for Punta Cana. Yeah, which I have to book in the next 24 hours or my seats are given up. And I was just like, you know what? If I have my flight booked, then the chances that I'm going to be like, there is nothing stopping me from getting to this trip are pretty high. And PS, if I have first class flights booked, then I'm like, I'm sweeping this contest. I'm doing it. I'm doing the dang thing, because I already have the flights in my folder, in my thing. So PS, if you are a Delta person out of Atlanta, I think you have a better shot at direct flights. And if you're an American Airlines person, I know out of Dallas, there is 1 direct flight to Punta Cana. So and Houston, Jill, I think had a couple of direct flights. If y'all haven't looked already, it's fun sometimes to kind of just go in and go, okay, what am I looking at for flights? How much is it going to cost me? Then I need to know what my price level has to be, at least to cover my flights. If you know you're going to want a massage while you're there, go look up the small prices and go ahead and put that into your budget now, so you know what your price level has to be to cover what you want. Does that make sense? Okay. So tell us in the chat, who do you want in Punta Cana with you? Who is already on your team? Drop a name into the chat that you're like, I already know that I want this person on the trip with me. Everyone's flying themselves to the Dominican Republic, and then there will be a shuttle that will take you to the resort. And then my personal favorite is you stay on resort and you do not leave for 3 days. You're just like basking in the rays and all the fun, because it's so much fun at Leaders Retreat. Leaders Retreat is where it's a party from the time you land until the time you take off. Like, it is, they try to make it the biggest fun. Anybody tell me your favorite Leaders Retreat ever? I just want to hear. Mine was DC. So whatever was your favorite Leaders Retreat ever, I'd love to hear in the chat. Okay. You will sweep this contest if you can help 3 personally sponsored ambassadors also earn their own Leaders Retreat. And also, it will increase your checks by almost $600 based on pay points. So I took what they did on the call today, and they said it will increase you if you sweep the contest. I think it increases you by 216 points. And I multiplied that by $2.8, which is our average pay point right now. And that puts you at just over $600 increase. with the contest. So maybe take that $600 increase and you add it to what you have available to you in the contest, and you say, that's my travel money or whatever. So I just want to challenge you to that. Okay, moving along to more trips. Gold School is October 7th in Austin, Texas, which is just a couple of hours south of me. It is wonderful. It'll probably still be warm in October, which bring on Texas. We'll have tacos and barbecue and great training. Can I tell them who's training? Nod your head if I can tell them who's training. Okay. Our very own Becky Page and Jordan Roddenberry are training at Gold School this year. I'm so excited. Yay! Okay. And then, so that's going to be so much fun. If you want to come to Gold School and you have no idea who else is going, who to hang out with, all of those things, will you just private message me directly? I'll make sure and check my chat today. If you want to go to Gold School, you have an invitation to Gold School. It was either full when you signed up and you don't know what to do, or you feel like you might be on a wait list, or you're not even sure if you earned it. If you held gold or senior gold or above in the month of July, you earned Gold School. So I just want to make sure that you know, if you've held gold or above in the month of July, you earned Gold School. And I just want to message me and I will make sure that you get all your questions answered. Second thing is Ruby's on the rise. If you hit Ruby or Senior Ruby for the first time, yes, Christy, it's so excited because she's earned it. And you get to go to corporate in Phoenix and Scottsdale, Arizona, and for training from some of the best. The next one's mid-October, so a couple of weeks after Gold School. And so that is really exciting. You actually get to like understand how corporate runs, which is totally different when we're all in the field doing kind of like our own thing. My husband was so surprised this last year to go and be like, oh, you'll have like HR and legal and, you know, all the things. I was like, yeah, it's an actual business. And so that's exciting. It's a lot of fun and you get to hear from best of the best. Okay. I just want to share with you some character traits of winners. You are good leaders with great sense of responsibility. You are a risk taker. You have great strengths in making decisions. You are good at overcoming challenges. You have a positive attitude. You're flexible and adaptable. You learn from your mistakes. You think big, you set big goals, and you focus on achieving your goals. And you spend time reading up on things that will move you towards your forward in your professional and personal lives. So I'm just going to speaking that over you that you do these things. Okay, let's set some goals. Make sure you have it written down on a piece of paper, pen to paper, where you ended in August, what your goal is for September, what it will take to get there, and that you will help these people go silver. And usually I have 3 lines there, but I added a 4th because we really want to challenge you to go 4 wide in all of your decision making and goal setting this month. Okay, our September calendar, I want to run through it real fast with you because I want you to be aware of a few things so that you can make sure you're telling your teams and yourself a few things. The first one is starting today. We are doing Get Your Products Paid For Challenge for 7 days. You are going to hear like a tip of the day, and then you can go into the website. There's a link pinned to the page if you want to go a little bit deeper into how to get your products paid for. But we're going to give you a tip every single day. We're going to challenge you every day to do something for your business. And if you will do these things for 7 days, then you just keep going with those same 7 tasks every 7 days. And that is what's going to get you on that trip to Punta Cana. And you're already on the vision casting call. FedEx is dropping something off. Corporate has a ton of calls, leaders in action. Welcome to Plexus. On Thursdays, we're going to still have the Real People, Real Stories call. I will tell you on the 7th and the 14th, those are going to be replays. So stay tuned for who they're replaying. I'm starting on September 8th. I am so excited about this. We are doing gym takeover on the table. So if you are Ruby or Senior Ruby, and you have probably already been invited to be a gym that takes over on the table, and you'll start to see graphics on what they're sharing, what trainings they're doing, what opportunity events are available, what power hours are available, and you are learning from people right in the middle of that Ruby, Senior Ruby rank that are developing people just like you to the next level, and they are going to take you along for the ride. And I'm so excited. There's product training coming, all kinds of things for the entire time that we are in Mexico. the jewels are going to be in Mexico, and then the gems are going to be training you the 8th through the 16th. Book club is on the 16th, and I think that's still a secret, according to the call that we just had a few minutes ago. So stay tuned for that. We will announce it as soon as the graphic is up. Towards the end of the month, we will have our master classes back. Look for 2 different leaders that lead very differently, but are both at the top of our company. Are going to do those 2 master classes on the 18th and the 25th. Dates to be confirmed. I'm not sure which one's doing which, the 18th or the 25th. So we'll confirm those later. And then we are doing a product call, team-wide product call for all of your potential customers on the 20th, and a team-wide opportunity call for everyone that wants to know a little bit more about the business on the 27th. That is our month. Oh, don't forget, Give 10 gets everybody $10 off their first order over $100. So if they order a welcome pack, a combo, 4 bottles of Probio 5, which my friend just did the other day, they get to save $10 with Give 10. It's a great opportunity. And then the speaker that is, I love this blue color that they've picked, that we've stopped doing everything in red and pink, and they have picked this blue color. And this is a portable speaker. You enroll 3 brand new people with $100 or more in their initial order. You're obviously giving them the Give 10 promo. And when you do it with 3 people, you earn that speaker, which I think they pretty much send out as soon as you hit those 3. So you want to hit your 3 and get your speaker by the end of the week, go for it. Okay, couple of things to do. First one, make a list of 10 lives that you want to impact, either with products or business this month. Invite those 10 people to hop on the Real People, Real Stories calls this Thursday and each Thursday going forward. Send your sponsor your goals and the list of 10 people, and let them hold you accountable. Notice how I capitalized let them hold you accountable. You have to allow people to hold you accountable if you want to grow. And then just to recap, some September incentive, you can help 1 and get some perks, but helping 3 customers get started and you get that goodie speaker in the mail. The sky's the limit. There's no cap on your income possibility. So go ahead and blow past everybody around you and earn as much income as you want to. Fill up your calendar. When you put things on your calendar, you are less likely to quit on yourself and your business. Whatever you are starting, whenever you sit down to do some work, really commit to that first 30 minutes is all business reach outs. If you will start with the hardest thing, which I think is the hardest thing, is the business reach outs, then everything after that is kind of easy peasy lemon squeezy and like icing on top. So I would challenge you to really start with some business reach outs. And then ultimately it is up to you if you want to show up for this incredible business. But if you're ready to get serious, I recommend that you get an accountability partner that you won't ghost. Okay, that's everything. That is our resort. That's the events. That's how to get started. It's Power of 4 this month. I really want to challenge you to Power of 4, and it is double Leaders Retreat credits. So you get to start, you could literally earn Leaders Retreat this month if you helped people get started and going. Okay, that's it. We'll talk to you later. Bye.